Yo, welcome to another episode of the Imperfect Action Show. My name is Brendan Boyd. I'm your host, and on today's episode, we're gonna be talking about breaking bad habits, right? How to break bad habits. What could be deemed as a bad habit? Why is it important for you to break bad habits? Looking to go to the next level. So, what I'm gonna do right now is what I always do. We're gonna send a link out to our community. Let them know that we are on and popping. All right, so let's do that right now. Send this link out. Now, today's topic is an important one, and it's also an interesting one because I was listening to a one of my favorite, I'll say mentors, coaches, somebody I always go to is the late great Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor, amazing person. His story and his name is going to live on forever, 100%. But Bob Proctor basically he he talks about like paradigm shifting a lot in breaking bad habits and setting new paradigms and just creating a space for you to become who you want to become. And there was a morning meditation that I listened to today from him early too, and he was talking about how it's difficult to break bad habits if you are looking to like put energy and change them. So the easiest way to break the bad habits is through like repetition and consistency. So we're gonna kind of break that down a little bit. Um, creating, let me see, what we gonna do? What are we doing right now? Breaking bad habits. Join the combo live. Okay, boom, that's in there. All right, so that's what we are going to do. So now a lot of you guys are thinking about, you want to improve your business, maybe your cash flow, maybe just go to the gym, like whatever it is. Maybe you start this business. Maybe there's some things that we've been procrastinating on. Like everybody probably has something, even if it's not like a major thing. It could be like a small thing, like you want to start meditating in the morning. You want to start, I don't know, reading every day, like whatever it could be. And then what you notice is that it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to do certain things when you're going from zero to hero. Like you're going from like not having certain habits in place, but you need to improve, and you're just going straight to not doing this for several years, like 10, 20, 30, 40 years. You haven't had a certain habit. You've been operating a certain way, but then you want to shift that, improve that, or break that, or go to the next level with it. And you put a lot of pressure on yourself because you want a fast result, but you're forgetting that this certain way of thinking, this certain way of movement, this certain way of activity, you've been like operating in that space for like 2, 3, 4 decades. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of crazy for you to uh, get down on yourself or think that it's going to be hard for you to adopt certain behaviors or just get frustrated or have anxiety around it when you only been doing it a couple of days or like a week. This certain way of thinking and a certain way of movement that you're trying to replace or break, you've been actually operating that way for 10 years, for 20 years, for 30 years. And all of a sudden you want to start waking up earlier, 2 hours earlier. You want to go to the gym every day. You want to eat clean. You want to stop eating meat. You want to, maybe in some cases have a date night. You know what I'm saying? You want to read. Like, whatever it is, like you want to start this business. But for 10, 20, 30 years, you've been operating totally different. Like you understand what I'm saying? So it's extremely difficult to give yourself a short sample size of new activity and then get down on yourself when you can't stick to that activity. However, Bob Proctor, um, in his so the one I was listening today, I'm gonna show y'all. The one I was into today was the power of reputation, the power of repetition, and I listened to it twice. It's like a 19-minute video, and basically, when all else fails, if you can have repetition and consistency, you'll win. So, like I always say when I give like these comparisons, that um, if you think about things that do not take a lot of your power and a lot of your energy, but you do every single day, so that might be brushing your teeth, taking a shower, eating. You know, for some people, it could be going on a Netflix, putting your clothes on. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever your daily flow is, that takes this amount of energy to do. Like you don't even think about it. It's literally an autopilot movement. It's buried deep in your subconscious, and it just rolls. You're like, okay, this happens, and then this happens, and this happens, and this happens, and then you're dressed, or your hygiene taken care of, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You take your kids to school. However, right? If you not substitute, but if you habit stack a brand new habit that you're looking to adopt, you guys can leave comments in the chat if you have any questions about this. But if you habit stack a brand new habit and you connect that to something that you already do, it'll make it easier. For instance, if you're like, yo, every day I brush my teeth in the morning, but I've been wanting to get these push-ups in. What if I stack the push-ups to the brushing of the teeth? So now I can't brush my teeth without doing X, Y, Z number of push-ups. So what's that's going to do? That's going to get your push-ups done, and it's going to get your teeth brushed because you don't have to think about or convince yourself to brush your teeth. Now the push-ups, for instance, like we just use this as an example. Now the push-ups might be something that you're like, yo, this is what I want to do. But if I stack it with the brushing of my teeth, that might make it easier for me to actually accomplish the push-ups. And then you look back on it, and it's like, okay, it's been 3 days, it's been good, or it's been a week, it's been good. And then after 90 days to 120 days or so, it might even be 5 months, somewhere between 3 to 6 months for people of consistent activity, you'll start to develop a new habit. You'll start to develop a new flow, a new vibration. So by habit stacking, it's probably one of the easiest ways for you to do that. So I would recommend to people that you habit stack. You know what I'm saying? Like habit stacking is so very important for you to grab a hold of and for you to navigate towards. Another good way to do it is one of my favorites is have an accountability partner. Like I think people really undervalue the impact that you can have with somebody holding you accountable. And the thing with an accountability partner, it cannot be anyone that you feel like is going to take it easy on you. It has to be someone that they're not going to make it uncomfortable. They're not going to make it comfortable for you. And then like they're your friend, or maybe they're not your friend, but during this particular season or this particular activity, they're not really your friend, because you don't want somebody taking it easy on you. You don't want someone that's going to, bro, you've been saying that for years, bro. But like, I'm talking to my guy David. He's been saying this for years. But like, you gotta do your plate too, bro. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about that a little bit more. But an accountability partner will do certain things. And I'm gonna give you guys another way to kind of stack some successes on the accountability partner. So check this out, right? With the accountability partner, you first have to decide, like, hey, I want to do this. Hey, I want an accountability partner. I'm gonna find someone that, is either gonna be my friend, because my friend might be an easy call, but listen, friend, I need you to not take it nice on me. Boom, you make that agreement, you locked in. If you feel like you don't have a friend that could do that for you, then you may want to pay for an accountability partner, or you may want to join a group. Or if you just put out a like a post, a text, or email or something, somebody may want the same thing that you desire. Like they may also want to feel like, hey, I want this, I want to do something. Or like, I need this. I'm in the same season. And then maybe you guys could basically hold each other accountable. You can hold them accountable on their thing. They can hold you accountable on your thing. Or if you guys are both doing the same thing, you guys can both hold you accountable. Another cheat code would be if you start an accountability group, a mini group. So maybe it's like 2, 3, 4, 5 of y'all that are on the same flow. Maybe it's a walking group. Maybe it's a jogging group. Maybe it's a push-up group. Maybe it's a ab group. Maybe it's a reading group. Like whatever the activity is, and you can get a couple people that are really serious. Small contained groups work well, and then you guys can really hold each other accountable. Now, what you want to add into this is you want to have a group text going on, or you want to have a group DM going on when everyone is accountable for each other, or you can even have partners within the group, and then you guys have certain like rules, like, hey, every day everyone must post results, or must put. I can't even speak this morning. Everyone must post their completed activity in the chat by this time. Everyone must post XYZ at this time, right? That's going to be great because now it gives everyone, okay, I know what I need to do. I'm part of this group. The energy is positive, and we all got to do our thing by this time. And I don't want to be the one in my group not to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why the accountability partners are great, or accountability groups are great. Now, to add a little bit more sauce on top, what you do is this. You shoot a video of yourself telling yourself that you're going to do the thing. And then you send that video to one of your accountability partners, or you send it to several people, and you say, hey, listen, I want you to commit to send me this video randomly, whenever you feel like it, between, today's date and the end of the year, like whenever you feel like you want to get the goal. That's going to give you that little bit of ounce. And the craziest thing is it's going to be you talking to you. So it's like, hey, what up? Listen, Brendan, your goal is XYZ, and you're going to do it by XYZ date. Stop slacking, get on it. Like, you're going to talk to yourself how you're going to receive that. Then you're going to send that to one of your friends or one of your accountability partners and say, hey, this video, send me this video whenever you feel like it, morning, noon, or night, multiple times a day, if you feel randomly, whatever. You're going to forget. You're going to be living your life. You're going to be doing your thing. And then randomly, bang, text message. It's that video of you talking to yourself. And that's going to give you a little bit of extra oomph to like stop slacking, stop procrastination, and really, really get busy with that. Because now look at the layers. You got the goal that you said you want to hit. You got your accountability partner. You got your accountability group, and you got your basically your future self talking to your current self as an extra layer to hold you accountable. And if you want to get spicy with that, you send that video to multiple people with the same idea. And again, when you're adding in people to help you be accountable, you need to be very selective. And that's why paying is also good too, because you're going to get what you pay for. If you choose your best friend and you and your best friend are hella tight, it ain't going to rock out unless your best friend is like really like on a different wave and you admire that wave that they're on. And you're like, yo, I need to be on that wave that you're on. Because if you send instructions to like someone that you're really cool with that isn't on a journey that you want to kind of go on, they may take it easy on you, which means you're not going to get that real layer of like accountability and realness that you need to help get you to that next level. because they're probably gonna forget to send videos. They're gonna keep it tight for a couple of days. You're gonna fall back. You're gonna be like, hey man, I didn't do what I was gonna do today. And they're gonna be like, man, it's okay. You could do it tomorrow. Nah, bro, it's not okay. Like, listen, it's 11:50. You got 10 minutes before midnight. You need to finish this before midnight. I don't give a F how many you need to do, but you need to either finish it or you need to get as close to finishing it as possible. And then tomorrow, you need to add on the amount that you didn't do today so that you'll still be on target. That's what you need right there. You know what I'm saying? So if you have, let's say you're doing like me, I do 150 push-ups a day. I'm in this current challenge with a friend of mine, 150 push-ups a day, right? So every day we text each other, hey, boom, 150, boom, 150. Or I did 200 today, or boom, whatever. So there was a day that I was traveling, I had a lot going on, and I was in a rush, so I forgot to do my 150. So the next day I had to do 300 so I could still stay on the same trajectory, right? But he's not gonna be like, oh, bro, look, man, it's cool. It's fine. You can get them tomorrow. Nah, bro. Excuse me. I don't need that. And again, you also have to assess who's also holding you accountable, because if they're like, nah, bro, don't worry. Hey, sis, don't worry. You get them again tomorrow. You need to like pivot and get a whole nother person. So I'm not trying to say that, someone free versus someone pay, like you should pay. I'm just saying to like, if you don't have no one that's in your circle that would be a good potential accountability partner, then I would feel confident to just pay somebody that does that, or pay for a group that, charging. Because even that extra layer of you paying is gonna make you a little bit more committed when you add like a dollar sign to it. Because you're like, yo, I'm not trying to spend my money and not really get like, a result, or just waste it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's really today's imperfect actions about, right? Breaking bad habits, a couple strategies to do such. And it's gonna come down to what I feel like is my success formula. I'm gonna put it down here in the chat. It's basically C squared plus D squared equals S. If you follow me, you probably heard me say this multiple times, right? But that's consistency, right? Plus commitment, right? Plus deciding. I'm gonna put it right here. Plus deciding, plus doing more equals success. And I know it sounds so simple, but it kind of really is. Like this. If you listen to high level executors, like for the Bar Proctors, Elon Musk, Grant Cardone. This is one of my favorites. Let's see if I have it right here. I forget his name at the moment. But anyone that you admire that get things done, like highly execute, they're using this formula. They decided that this is what it is. They drew a line in the sand. Yesterday's yesterday. That's it. Today's today. This is the behavior that I'm gonna exhibit. This is the direction in which I'm gonna start moving. I decided. I'm committing to that decision, right? Making a commitment. Not only did I draw a line in the sand, I planted my flag. Boom, commitment made. Now I'm gonna be consistent, right? Which is your repetition by Bob Proctor today. That's your repetition, the consistency. And then doing more, because the more you do, the more results. So what's cool about this? So somebody looked up yesterday. I'm gonna do it right here. So who missed the most shots? I thought this was cool. Who missed the most shots in NBA history? Check this out, y'all. So the person that missed the most shots in NBA history is Kobe Bryant. So Kobe Bryant missed 14,481 misses. It's literally the most misses in NBA history. Like, so out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out of the top 7, it's Kobe. Like Jordan isn't until listen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like Jordan is number 9. Out of the top 10 people that had the most misses in NBA history, Jordan's number 9. Kobe Bryant is number 1. But what do people remember? And this is why this is so remarkable. What do people remember? People remember the 5 championships. They remember the NBA MVPs. They remember the All Star. Like Kobe has a whole. He has the most All Star MVPs. The All Star MVP trophy is a Kobe Bryant trophy. They only remember that. So I say that to say, on your journey, right, of breaking your paradigm and creating new habits to get to success, every day is not going to be perfect. So if your goal is to do X, Y amount every single day is not going to be perfect. You may actually miss some days. But what you want to do is you want to just get to the end result that you have planned in your mind that you want, because that end result is going to get you to where you want to go. So that's exactly what you want to do. So that's it. That's all I got for y'all today. That's today's episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video out. I got a lot of content coming, literally Tesla content, vlog content, podcast content. It's going crazy. I appreciate you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not be monetized on YouTube. So I really, really appreciate you. Share this video, like, comment, and all of that. And I will get at you guys tomorrow on another episode of Imperfect Action. There will be a link below. Grab your tickets to Imperfect Action Con, October 21, 22. If you want to be a affiliate, just let me know. And David, if you're still watching, I will give you a call after I'll give you a call after the show. All right, peace.